I'm Tammy Lynn Guns, the Respect Doctor. Today we're going to talk about how we actually teach people how they can treat us. Abraham Lincoln once said, "If you want to test a man's character, give him power." When people have power over us, we will do what they want and what they desire, not what we want and what we desire. Let's think of a real extreme example. So if someone is holding a gun to my head, they have power over me. I have a strong desire to live, so therefore I will do what they say and what they want because they have power over me. The minute that gun is removed, they no longer have power over me, and I'm going to end up doing what I want and what I desire, not what they want and what they desire, because the power is removed. What about when somebody has emotional power over you, or they have financial power over you? Again, when someone has power over us, depending on how much we want that emotional love or that emotional commitment, or how much we want that financial stability, we will do what the other person wants and desires because, again, they have power over us. I can tell you that my boss at work certainly has power over me. Now, I actually have a wonderful boss, and I'm very fortunate. But let's say I didn't. Let's say I had a boss that was really mean and disrespectful to me, and I didn't like going to work. Well, the power that my boss has over me in that case should actually be short term, because I can change it. If I stay, I'm telling my boss I accept this behavior. I can leave by doing one of two things. I can certainly find another job. Maybe I can't find another job at that same income level. Then what I would need to do is I would need to adjust my lifestyle. But I don't have to stay long term. That's my decision. That's my choice. If I'm in a bad situation, I can change it. Now, I know we can't always change immediately, but if I'm still in that job 5 years from now complaining about it, that's really my fault. I should have made changes in my life. I can also tell you that I have been in either friendship relationships or romantic relationships where I have actually allowed people not to treat me that well. They had power over me at a time when I was really wanting a relationship or really wanting that person. And so because of that, my desire was so strong, I would sometimes overlook poor behavior. Again, I taught that person how to treat me. They did things that were undesirable, but because I didn't leave, I was teaching them that I'll accept this type of behavior. What about people who are in long-term jobs or long-term relationships, whether it's friendships or whether it's a married relationship or whether it's a long-term romantic relationship, where they're really being treated not well? They're making the decision to stay, and they're allowing that person to treat them that way. You can't blame the other person at this point. You have to look at yourself. The reason why people will stay in these relationships for a very, very long period of time, even though they're actually quite dysfunctional, it's because of fear. Fear keeps people in a captive state of inaction. You know your surroundings, but you fear what you do not know. The treasure you seek is in the cave you fear to enter. And because you fear to enter that cave, you will not go after that treasure. You'll stay in your current situation. When we have our own sense of strength, when we have our own sense of power, when we actually set very clear boundaries within our relationship, then what happens is we don't allow people to treat us poorly. So remember, we really do teach people how they can treat us. So don't blame the other person, maybe in the short run, but you cannot blame that other person in the long run because you're making a choice to stay. So get your power back and get your sense of self back. Remember always that you are worthy, You are lovable and you deserve goodness in your life.